Hey, Kat here, and looking somewhat atrocious, but that's okay. And I'm here to do a Star Wars book tag because Rogue One came out. Well, at least it came out here in Germany like last night. So people in the States are going to see it like tomorrow or later tonight. I'm not quite sure. I'm in Germany. I don't know the time differences yet. So what I really need to do is move to New Zealand because then I could have saw it 12 hours early, and that would have been amazing because it was an amazing film, and I'm probably going to have to see it again. Yay, me. First off on the Star Wars book tag is R2-D2, a book that made you laugh out loud. So I would have to go with, personally, Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. In case you didn't know what this is, it's about an angel, a demon, and the spawn of Satan. And some of them are trying to prevent the apocalypse, some of them want the apocalypse. And it's just their misadventures, and oh my god, is this whole book hilarious. And oh, it's so good. I need to reread it, actually, because I haven't read it, like, in years. I read it in middle school, I think, and I just remember laughing so hard I was crying. Oh, my God. I love it. Plus, like, the fan fiction about this, because there is some fan fiction based on Good Omens, are always, like, always good. Next is Padme Amidala, aka Queen Amidala, and a kick-ass female character. To tell you the truth, I like other female characters other than Padme. I mean, Leia was chill. We got Rey now. I forgot her name. What's her name? Jan in Rogue One. We have a lot more kick-ass female characters than Padme, but whatever. A lot of people like her. It's cool. It's cool. It's chill. So for this, I'm going to go with Harry Crew from the Blue Sword, the Damarah series. I love her. She is so much cooler than, I forgot her face. Where is it? Than what was this girl? I forgot. Oh, Erin. Erin's okay, but I like Harry more because she's just like the reluctant hero who just like gradually becomes a badass, and I like that. Erin just kind of become a dragon slayer and was like, I was badass all the whole time. So this one, love it. And in case you didn't know, it's about some girl who gets kidnapped because some dude has some mystical power that told him, it's like, you should kidnap that chick. It's a good book. Good for the kids. Next is Princess Leia, and it's the best and worst love triangles, or like best or worst. And I don't really know the love triangle. I mean, I guess it would be Luke and Leia and Han, but I never, even as a kid, I was just like, she gonna end up with Han. Who won't end up with Han? We have whiny little Luke being like, brightest part of the galaxy, far from it. And then you have Han, who's just like sassy and swaggery and just talking trash, and I love him. So for this, I'm going to go with Batman, Talia al Ghul, and Catwoman. I think it's the worst love triangle because you have Catwoman. Why would you be flirting with Talia? I mean, Catwoman. She's amazing. And I'm holding up Hush because this is the only one I could think of where all of them were in it. Like Talia and Catwoman and all that. So I chose this one. I don't really read a lot of books with love triangles. In fact, the minute it starts becoming a love triangle, I kind of stop reading it. I don't want to get involved. Just don't want to do it. Not my type of thing. Don't like love triangles. Doesn't happen in real life. Doesn't happen here. So next is Luke, a rising star author or somebody that you just discovered or something. Now, I'm going to actually go with Patricia A. McKelp, even though she's not really, really new to me, but she's the newest author I can think of right now. So, yeah. Oh, there's also Louis McBridge, but Louis? I'm not quite sure how to say her name, but yeah. I'm going to go with Patricia A. McKelp because I really like her. I haven't read a book by her that I didn't like yet. Really cool fantasy stuff. It's filled with fairy tales. I got her compilation right here. That's why you can't see it because it's all yellow and blinding. And I love these editions of these books, by the way. They're so cute. Next is next is Anakin. Choose a book series that started out well and then ended horribly. And Anakin is like my least favorite character in all of Star Wars, yet I really like Darth Vader, and they're like the same person, but oh my god, I hate Anakin. The sand is coarse. It's everywhere. Though my personal favorite line is, "Are you an angel?" It's like, the way he says it too, I'm just like, oh. I I hate Anakin more than Jar Jar Binks. I could handle Jar Jar Binks, okay? I can understand where he was coming from. But Anakin, like, there's no appeal to him. None. Anyway. So, for the book series I chose Mistborn because I really enjoyed the first two books, like really enjoyed them, and then the third book happened, and I was like, I hate this. So that happened. Though it was kind of cool, like how it ended. I just wish it was better written. I think the third book should have been like 2 books or something, or maybe he should have cut out like half of it. I don't know. It just felt either really long or just like really forced. So did not like what I don't even remember what the last book's called. Oh, The Hero of Ages. I liked Well of Ascension. That's the one I liked. I really liked that one. I liked all the characters in that one. Next is Qui-Gon Jinn, worst character death. And I'm gonna go with Nikki from the Vampire Chronicles. I know like Claudia's death was like the huge one, but I don't really care for Claudia. She was stupid. But Nikki, I loved Nikki, and Nikki was just like some dude who just wanted to play the violin and wanted to love Lestat. And Lestat was like, no. Which is like freaking hilarious to me, but I was really sad with Nikki, like, and he like did it in such a horrible way too. It wasn't even like a nice, like, oh, Nikki's just dead. Like Claudia's dead. Like, oh, she just got killed by the sun. Whatever. But Nikki, they like tortured him and stuff. Why? Next is Han Solo, a book with a lot of sass. Now I'm either gonna go with like Skullduggery Pleasant because everyone has sass in this. I don't even know. I don't think there's even one character that isn't sassy. The freaking baby is sassy. Okay, that's how sassy this book is. Or Hannibal Lecter because he's a sassy little boy. He's a sassy little cannibal. Who's a sassy little cannibal? Though, I guess I would have to go with Skullduggery, because everyone's sassy and only Hannibal's sassy. I mean, Will and Clarice, and I actually haven't read Hannibal, the book, but it will one day. But, they're not really sassy. Oh, Will kind of is, but not Clarice. Clarice has no sass. She ain't a funny person. Next is Emperor Palpatine, the book with the best world building. And I'm actually going to go with Goblin Emperor, even though this is like, it's a fantasy book, but it has a lot more to do with politics and everything, which I find very interesting because it still feels like a fantasy book, even though it's just kind of not. It doesn't really even deal with the magic and everything, but it's just kind of implied and everything. So it's left to the reader to like come up with how the world works, which I kind of like. Some people want to have like the whole world detailed and stuff, but I kind of like just guessing. So I'm a freak. Whatever. Ben Kenobi versus Obi-Wan Kenobi, a book that you went in with low expectations that exceeded them. So I'm going to go with Another by that person because I had my friend recommended this to me, and she's like, you have to get through 150 pages before anything happens, and then you'll love it. And I was like, I have to read 150 pages for something to happen. That's dumb. And so I choked down the 150 pages, and oh my god, was she right, because this is one of my favorite books. Okay, I love this book. I have to get the second one. But so yeah, Another. Read it. It's good. It's good. Next is Yoda, a book that taught you something to make you grow, and I'm gonna go with Catcher in the Rye. I won't explain to you why this book is so important to me, because that would be a whole nother episode onto itself. In fact, I wrote an essay about it before, explaining how this book is so important to me, and I absolutely love it. Read it. Good. Also, it's really like weirdly written, and I don't know. And nothing happens in this book. That's like a huge thing that I feel like people should warn each other before reading this book, that nothing happens. Nothing. He goes on a train and he has an existential crisis. And it's beautiful. And I love it. Darth Vader, your favorite villain. So my favorite villain would, I have Hannibal. I gotta go with Hannibal. But I'm more like, I don't really think of Hannibal as a villain. I just think of Hannibal as like a killer who doesn't really like want to do anything except eat people. So I don't really think that's villainy. Okay, that's just like mass murder. It's not like destroying planets and stuff. That's what I think about when I think of a villain. It's somebody who destroys planets. Who's like their whole goal in life is to take over something. Serial killers, whatever. Who cares? But my favorite villain of all time, and will forever, ever be my favorite, and this is why Rogue One is so amazing to me. But anyway, is Wildref, Grand Moff Wildref Tarkin. And I have the book by James Lozano. I absolutely adore this book. I absolutely adore this character. And oh my god, dude, I love Tarkin. He is just so manipulative and evil and just like he just likes to mess with people too. Like this is stuff that Palpatine level crap that he does. Vader just goes off and is like, I'm gonna force choke this person. Tarkin's like, I'm gonna ruin his life and kill his children. Which is like kind of bad when you say like you love this guy, but he's just such a like a good villain. He's one of those villains that like you don't even love to hate, you love to love. Like you're like, this guy is crazy. I love it. And I absolutely adore Grand Moff Tarkin, and he is my everything. And I hope there's many more books about him and many more movies about him. I think there should be a mini series of Tarkin, and I would watch the crap out of it. And he's lived such an interesting life and everything. I love Tarkin. Screw Anakin. We have Tarkin. Why would you need to do, like, oh my god. And he's like, Emperor Palpatine respects him. He's like a human with no force abilities. The Emperor Palpatine's like, this guy's good. We're gonna put him. You know how Vader's his right hand? This guy's his left hand. Okay? That's how close they are. Anyway. The true hero of the Empire, Grand Moff Tarkin. I almost hit myself in the face. True hero. And nobody remembers him. Nobody even remembers his name. I'm like, he's Grand Moff Tarkin. Ah. Anyway, enough with that crazy rant that makes me seem like, insane. Haha. So, yeah, that was the end of the tag. I hope you enjoyed it. Watch Rogue One. Rewatch all of the Star Wars. And enjoy yourself.